Rookie.
When you have great fighters and great fighters start talking about one another, I mean, then egos become a big part.
What would you say was better? You were in the ring with Roy. You saw Floyd in their primes. Who had a better prime? Who's the overall better fighter?
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones? Why is that? What separates him from Floyd in their prime?
The reason why Roy, everybody young. Floyd, for everybody asking him. He ready to fight me and fight Pacquiao.
Pac was still in his prime, wasn't he? Pacquiao was younger than Floyd when they fought.
You know what? We had more wars.
Imagine this. Two legends of boxing, Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr., both past their primes, but still with fire in their hearts. What if I told you Floyd is back in training? Not for another exhibition, but for a real fight? A fight that could change how we see boxing history forever. Is Mayweather about to risk his legacy against Roy Jones Jr.? Let's break it down. Recently, Floyd Mayweather has been spotted training hard at his gym with Jeff Mayweather closely monitoring. The footage shows Floyd working on speed drills, mid-work, and conditioning. When asked if he's coming back, Floyd said clearly, "People doubt me. They say I wasn't that good, but I'm still the best ever. And if I come back, I'll prove I'm still the best ever." These words, along with his intense training clips, have fueled speculation that Floyd is preparing not for an exhibition, but for a real fight against Roy Jones Jr.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time.
Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. hasn't held back on Ring Champs. He accused Mayweather of avoiding real challenges in his prime, saying Amir Khan was the only fighter Floyd didn't want to face. Because of his speed and footwork, Jones believes Floyd ducked Khan, and this claim has reignited debates among hardcore boxing fans.
I say you could. You don't think, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had too good a feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had too good a feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I ain't saying you don't know.
He was young, he was fast, he was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do. Who Floyd was knocking out? Besides Pac.
Not at that time. That's nobody.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
Jones has also been vocal about his opinion that Floyd was never truly the best. According to him, Mayweather controlled matchmaking and avoided the most dangerous opponents. In a heated interview, Jones even said, "You want to troll me? Come, fight me. I don't do talking, I fight." At 56, Jones is making it clear. He doesn't want an exhibition. He wants a professional fight with real stakes and a clear winner.
Fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand, I know you're a Floyd fan. But here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further,
He fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto is Cotto.
Although no contracts are signed yet, Floyd's training camp looks serious. The drills resemble a full camp structure, and his promotional team seems to be quietly preparing. While Floyd has done several exhibitions, this one feels different, personal with legacy implications, especially because Jones refuses to treat it as just entertainment.
It's cool too. I got an opinion, and I'm allowed to say my opinion or speak my opinion. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always wide open.
Outside the camps, legends are weighing in. On a podcast with Shaq, Mike Tyson said a Floyd versus Jones fight would be massive, but argued that Floyd should face someone active like Terrence Crawford if he really wants respect. For Tyson, Jones is a spectacle, but Crawford would be a true test.
Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go up atop that? No. He just didn't.
Andre Ward also added his thoughts, laughing off rumors that he fueled this feud. Ward said it's just fighters talking, and although he respects Floyd, Roy has always been his personal favorite.
Get it on, you think Floyd can get his weight up and then you
I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Who was better in their prime?
I ain't getting into that, man. Y'all know how I feel about all three of them, but Roy was my favorite fighter of all time.
You know, you try to emulate a little bit of his style.
I tried to emulate all three of them, Bernard, Floyd, and Roy, but Roy is my all-time favorite.
Oscar de la Hoya, who has a long history with Floyd, explained it differently. He said retired fighters never lose the hunger to compete, and sometimes emotions spill out. According to him, what's happening between Floyd and Roy is natural, but serious, because neither man wants to back down.
Making fun of him that he got knocked out and all this stuff. What do you think about that situation? Who's the better fighter in their prime?
Look, in their prime, I mean, I gotta give it up to both guys, but I mean, look, we're retired, man. Let's keep this fighting thing for the young bucks, you know.
So you fought Floyd, you fought him, so you know firsthand, you know his talent. But Roy in his prime, when they was like Superman, before the knockouts, before everything,
he was a beast. He was a beast.
If they're in the same weight class.
Still, Jones has made his point clear. He wants a legit pro fight for him. It's about proving that Mayweather's career was protected, and that Floyd was never truly tested under pressure. A fight now, even at this age, is about legacy, not money.
Fights, no losses. But what you won't see is any time in his career where he was as good and as dominant at his peak as Roy Jones Jr. was. Roy Jones Jr. was one of the best fighters, pound for pound, #1 fighter in the sport of boxing for over a decade, and he deserves respect.
I'd be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much money he made.
Insiders are analyzing the matchup from a technical perspective. The biggest concern is weight. Roy spent much of his career fighting above 160 pounds, even at heavyweight. Floyd, on the other hand, rarely went beyond 150 for pounds. Even in their 40s and 50s, this weight gap could play a huge role.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very
We got a
much.
shout out for Team Lockview.
You agree with me? Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, like, fast, footwork, strong.
So here's the real question. Will Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. actually fight a professional match? Or will this remain just another exhibition? What do you think? Is Floyd protecting his legacy? Or is he finally ready to risk it? All drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest updates.